All right, what is up, everybody? I hope you're all having a great day today. And I know I'm a little bit late on this topic, which, as you can see from the title of the video, is Assassin's Creed Shadows. And I just wanted to say one thing. I want to thank Ubisoft on behalf of all gamers and all Assassin's Creed fans alike for absolutely nothing. This game is ass. And I know I'm going to sound like a hater, that's probably what you're thinking, but I'll just say this. I'm a die-hard Assassin's Creed fan. I've been here since the beginning. I'm pushing 30, as embarrassing as that is. I've been here since day one. Assassin's Creed 1, AC2, Brotherhood, Revelations, 3, Black Flag, Unity. You name it, I've played it, dude. And none come close to being as dookie as AC Shadows, man. And I just want to let y'all know these games hold a special place in my heart. So I was never going to come up here and say anything but the truth in good conscience. And the truth is, Assassin's Creed Shadows is a joke. And this is not due to any woke nonsense. I don't really give a fuck about that. As much as the game's success might suggest that it's a good game, it's most definitely not. And I think any real Assassin's Creed fan knows that. And I'm going to tell you why in this video. So this video is going to be a lot more of a rant because this game sucked and, I spent money on it and I will continue to spend money on Assassin's Creed because I'm dumb as fuck. So the least I can do is shit on it because that's the only thing that makes me feel better about wasting my money every year when a new Assassin's Creed drops. And one of the main reasons why this game sucked so much ass is due to its game design. The game design in Assassin's Creed Shadows is horrendous. It's based on objective wheels, and there's like six of them on your map at the same time, so it's so broken up and non-linear that it's hard to even know what to do. It makes the pacing of the story utterly ridiculous. It doesn't seem like there's any true journey. You're kind of just going through the motions. It's repetitive as fuck, almost in line with Assassin's Creed 1. I genuinely think Assassin's Creed 1 is a more enjoyable game than this, and I'll stand on that, even with its repetitiveness. Because in Assassin's Creed Shadows, you got your objective wheels, and it shows all the list of people that you got to kill. And you do the same things every single time. Select this guy. Send your scouts to the region that this person is at. Find out where he is, go into the area, kill him, and then repeat about 15 times. And it was just unbearably boring. I've never played an Assassin's Creed game that bored me this much, and that is the main reason why. Not to mention, the story is just really not captivating at all, and Assassin's Creed has always been about characters and story, and in this game, you really don't get any of that. Yasuke is semi-interesting, but not interesting enough to where I want to see where his story goes. They just didn't do a good job of capturing that attention that they usually do, especially in the intros of the games. I see they tried to do it with Naue, and I think Naue is a little bit more of a likable character just because, classic revenge story. And, whatever. Revenge bad narratives are pretty overdone, but it is what it is. So I'm not really mad at that. It's just more they didn't do what they usually do, and that's capture my attention right off rip. And another thing that I think was just a huge detriment to the game, and especially the characters and stories, was the voice acting. The voice acting, for whatever reason, in Assassin's Creed Shadows was terrible. And Assassin's Creed is usually known for having pretty good voice acting and pretty insane performances. Like Desmond Miles had a great voice actor in Nolan North. Ezio with Roger Craig Smith. Like, they're known for having good voice actors, and that plays a huge role in how much you like the characters. So in this game, the voice acting is horrible. I did not enjoy it at all. And I'm not just talking about like random merchants on the side of the road. I could give a fuck about that. Even the main characters just sound so monotone with like no emotion at all. Just extremely underwhelming performances all around in the voice acting department. At a certain point, I genuinely had to just be like, honestly, I can't do it. I turned on the immersive mode. And if you don't know, that's the mode that lets you play the game in Japanese and a little bit of Portuguese whenever they speak Portuguese. And I will say that the Japanese and Portuguese voice actors did a way, way better job than their English counterparts. So I will give them credit for that. It really helped with the immersion, and it wasn't total dog shit like the English voice actors. Now, let's talk about the map of Assassin's Creed Shadows. And this map got a lot of praise, and I genuinely don't really know why, because although it looks pretty, there's really not much to do. It's all the same stuff. Go to certain icons and you can get knowledge points. go to certain areas, go to all these castles that every area you just have a new castle to go dismantle and you get a piece of loot. It's like there's nothing of substance in the map. So I don't care that it looks pretty if there's really nothing that's actually fun to do. Like you do one or two castles and you basically played the whole game. There's not much else you can do. And don't get me started on doing these castles as Yasuke. Maybe the most boring gameplay I've ever played. And I've seen a lot of people online talking about how this is like some of the best Assassin's Creed combat that they've ever felt. And I have no idea where they've gotten that idea from. It's probably ranking me personally the worst Assassin's Creed combat, especially Yasuke, because he's slow, he's fat, he can't climb. Yeah, okay, he kills guys kind of easily, but it's not even fun because the difficulty is not there when you play as Yasuke. It's toned down so much because you're so powerful. It's kind of just like you're just walking through doing whatever you want. The fact that you have a character in an Assassin's Creed game that cannot climb and cannot parkour is crazy to me. That's literally the main reason most people want to play Assassin's Creed games is because they want to be assassins. At least with Nawe, you get that assassin power fantasy. She could climb, she can parkour, she can hide, she can stealth. The gameplay is revolved around you being more efficient in your assassinations. You're not really meant to be doing 1v5s or 1v10s. Now, I would have liked it if they made it at least a little bit more potent and efficient when taking on guys one-on-one, but not to the level of Yasuke where it's just like there's nothing to even go with. You just fucking mash the same buttons over and over again. And one thing I've really always hated about these new Assassin's Creed titles is like just the parry and dodge mechanics. It doesn't feel good. It's not smooth. Like I don't want to play fucking Dark Souls. I'm playing Assassin's Creed. Let me counter. Give me that, Shadow of War vibes. Give me the OG Assassin's Creed vibes. Let me fucking hold RT and X and fucking execute these guys. It would be way, way more fun. Like, I really loved how Assassin's Creed 1, although you can fight a lot of guys one-on-one, it was hard. You get hit a couple times, you can die. I think that's where they should be going with these, and they just haven't done it. Every time they tell you they're going to return to form, it's all just smoke and mirrors, and you get another fucking RPG Dark Souls clone with shitty combat and just, rinse and repeat. Keep the cycle going forever. Now, some would think I've shit on this game enough for one video, but I'd think not because the leveling system is also total booty cheeks. And that is because it is based around two separate mechanics. So you have your regular levels. Every time you get XP, you gain levels, right? And then you have your knowledge points, which you need in order to get higher tiers of certain skills. And the problem with this is that I have 30 level ups available, but I can't get any skills because I don't have enough knowledge points. And the reason that this is so frustrating is because most of the ways you get knowledge points in this game are utterly mind-numbing and boring. I do not give a flying fuck about fake meditating in order to get a knowledge point. I gotta fake meditate, and then I gotta do a boring fucking flashback side quest that is not fun at all. Oh, and the side quest takes like 15 minutes, and you get maybe one knowledge point. So it's like, dude, I really had to do all that just for one knowledge point, and you need like 10 to get to the next tier of skills. It's like, oh my god, what a horrible game design. I don't know what they were thinking with this. Whoever at Ubisoft greenlit this leveling system needs to be fired, dude. They are fucking terrible at their job. Now, this next complaint might be a little bit nitpicky, but it's that type of video, so I'm just gonna do it anyway. So, as good as the graphics are in this game when you're free roaming and actually just playing the game, for whatever reason, and I cannot explain it, I'm not an engineer or an expert, but the cutscene graphics look like they were rendered on a potato. The resolution is so bad, it just looks terrible. The graphics look like I'm playing an Xbox 360 games when I'm in a cutscene. When I'm out of a cutscene, it looks like I'm playing on a 5090 graphics card on my PC. When I'm in a cutscene, it looks like I'm playing on a PS2. I don't know why, but it looks ridiculous and it's so immersion breaking. It's just like, because that's all I could think about when I'm watching it is, why does it look so shit? Who can explain this to me? Leave it in the comments, because, man, I can't tell you. That's just another thing that just bothered me about this game. I know I'm sounding kind of nitpicky, but man, I hate this game. I hate this game. I'm hating. I will hate on this game forever. All right, so I think I've hated on this game quite enough by this point, so I will say something good about Assassin's Creed Shadows, and that is its home base building system. This was probably the one thing about the game that kind of saved it a little bit for me. I'm a sucker for, base building. I love base building. Even games like Starfield, I played so much just because of the shipbuilding. I loved it. I loved the base building in that game. And in Assassin's Creed Shadows, they did pretty well with the base building. They could have made it a lot more detailed, but with what they had and, the size of the world, I'll give them a pass. It was fun. It was fun building my base, and that's probably the one thing I could take out of this game and say that was I genuinely had fun with this part of the game. Everything else that actually matters, no, did not have fun. But base building, good job, Ubisoft. Do it again in the next one that I eventually waste my money on again. But guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed me fucking racking my brains and ranting about Assassin's Creed Shadows, but all of this is just so maybe one day Ubisoft will actually release a good Assassin's Creed game and we could all have fun again and life will be fucking perfect. Anyways, see you guys in the next video. Like, subscribe, comment. Peace.